I'm a little bit sad that we are, congratulations, Nathan. A little bit sad that we are doing our penultimate hamburger and french fry show video of the 2019 season. Colton Herta just throwing the 88 Harding Steinbrenner Honda on pole, sending yet another message. How are you doing, brother? Your body's been fighting you. Your neck's been giving you, seriously, your neck's been a pain in the neck, which has limited your ability. So qualifying wasn't exactly super fun for you.
Yeah, no, it's been a tough 24 hours for sure. But I wouldn't put that for the lack of pace or something. I just honestly, I really feel like that Sealmaster Honda number 18 was probably like a 10.7, which would have been like on the cut, and I just made a couple of mistakes and I didn't put it together. So yeah, just never a good feeling, but yeah, we'll see. Might be a crazy day tomorrow. It's been a lot of mistakes, a lot of spins, a lot of offs and red flags, and also it could be quite action-packed with a lot of safety cars. Like you said, I mean, Colton just getting everybody to town there, and just very impressive. Like the kid's just been on it pretty much. He went up on strength through the test day, and then as soon as they started the weekend on Friday, he was just dominant. And just can't say enough about the kid. Really, just really impressive.
Third pole of the season, second in a row. Obviously, last race at Portland, he was on pole. Had the announcement today, the formal announcement. Harding Steinbrenner will be joining Andretti, so that'll be their fifth entry. It's a great time to be 18 years old and an IndyCar driver. Behind Colton, we had Scott Dixon on the very last lap. Alexander Rossi jumped up from 6th to 3rd, displacing Joseph Newgarden. So the two closest championship contenders right next to each other on row 2. What bad could happen there? I think this, as you alluded to, is going to be a race of 1,000 mistakes. Just a little slide, slip, lock of the brake. What are you expecting tomorrow? Do you think just being calm and letting others make mistake and move forward from the back of the grid's the answer? Can you even do that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Obviously, I'm missing a bit of data because I had to call it a day for the warm-up yesterday when my neck slit. I had to get out of the car and couldn't do the final practice. So we didn't do any long runs, so that's going to be a bit interesting. Not quite sure what we should be doing balance-wise and stuff, but yeah, just from looking, it definitely seems extremely treacherous. From doing just short runs on low fuel past 15 laps, it's really sketchy. Really, really sketchy. So I think, in some regards, you feel like you have to protect the rear tires because it's just the rears that go off. There's a very, very distinct drop-off difference between the front and the rears. So if you want to start halfway balanced, then you really have to, be very aggressive on the setup, and that degrades the rear tires super fast.
That's a catch-22.
So yeah, so I think for the race setup, I don't see anybody really going like crazy and just like, let's roll out the qualifying setup and see what happens, because I think we know what's going to happen. Can you protect the rear tires enough? That's the bigger question, and I don't have that answer. But definitely we're going to have to make some protective measures. And hope that things work out. And I think everybody's in the same boat. We've seen abnormal, unusual 3-4 second drop off ish.
Wow. That's no joke.
So it's very significant, and when that goes, the car becomes extremely unpredictable, and the rear just like, let's go. So that's why you've seen like snaps and guys like off in the dirt and stuff. So I think it could be a very surprise loaded race where a lot of unexpected things can happen, and not even like really trying, just by cruising around and trying to get like a decent rhythm, but even doing that you feel exposed.
Wow. You ever notice when we film these, there's always some little farty sounding road to IndyCar? Like, they just love this. I know it.
They start those engines.
It's a conspiracy.
I mean, it's nice, right? I mean, you got you get the racing vibe, and you guys can hear all of it. And like you get last time it was what, the 2000s or the Mazdas.
Yeah.
And then then now it's like the lights. So
all right. See, look, he's cheering up. I love it.
I'm trying.
He's trying. Look, he's trying. Let's close on this, Seb. So it's been many years since IndyCar was here in Monterey. I was here last weekend for the IMSA race. Let's just say you could walk around quickly. There weren't too many people to get in your way and slow you down. I have loved seeing the crowd here on a Friday, now on a Saturday. It's the busiest I've seen this place in a long time for a road racing event, four-wheel road racing event. Share with folks, for someone who was here back in the day, the last time IndyCar was here, what it's like seeing it come back to life with open wheel.
Yeah, I mean, it's not, I think, the crowd that everybody would like to see, but it's always tough when you bring an event back, and, we've seen it pretty much everywhere. It takes time. So there's definitely the hardcore group that comes, and they're, camping out, and there are a lot of RVs, and that doesn't necessarily materialize in terms of big numbers. We'll see tomorrow. I mean, it could be a good surprise. I hope it'll take us a little while to get in tomorrow, but definitely a lot of enthusiasm. You could tell when we came testing in February. People were pretty excited about having us back. I've never seen this place loaded with people, because when we came last in Champ Cars, it was really one of the weakest crowds we had.
Yeah.
So I just hope it becomes a fixture again, and one of those great traditions of open wheel, and a great weekend with family kind of type of crowd.
I love it. I've heard they've sold almost 20,000 tickets for the event, which is a really great return for the series.
It's a big site too, so it's very difficult to actually get an understanding or a feel of how many people are around. So I'm very surprised by the number, but it's great.
As a Californian kid under the California sun at his home track, I'm a happy boy. Got our French fry. I'm being very ginger. I'm not shaking.
Yeah, just don't grab my head.
I don't want him driving like that the whole time. But you're gonna have some work to do tomorrow, my friend. I have a feeling, no matter where you finish, you're gonna have some great stories for us. So we will look to speak to you tomorrow. I'm getting sad. Tomorrow's the final hamburger and French fry show of the year.
I mean, I'll be in Petit. I don't know about you.
I won't. I got a house to put together.
I think I've heard that before.
Why don't we get a cardboard cutout? I know, of me, of just looking especially stupid, holding the mic.
A flat Marshall.
Oh,
that would be a first.
I'd love to be a flat Marshall. There's only a round Marshall right now. Oh, good Lord.